You ever stare into a burning field and think, yeah, this feels like home? Because I have. I've spent years stumbling through the kind of wastelands that chew you up, spit you out, and ask if you want seconds. But then came Atomfall, and let me tell you, it's a different flavor of crazy. Imagine this, the apocalypse but with tea and biscuits. Yeah, end of the world with a cherry scone on top. It's green here, too green. Hills so verdant you'd think Mother Nature odd on fertilizer. And for a minute, just a minute, you start thinking, hey, maybe this isn't so bad. Maybe I could kick back, have a cuppa, enjoy the quiet. Bam! Flamethrower robot crashes through a hedge. Mutant flowers try to eat your face. Some cultist in a gas mask is screaming about the glorious bloom while stabbing a scarecrow. And you realize, oh right, I'm still in hell. Just a prettier version. The setting, straight out of a 50s fever dream. Retrofuturism slathered on like radioactive jam. And yeah, people whisper Fallout the second they see it. But guess what? Atomfall ain't Fallout, it's the ghost of Fallout. All style, no soul. It borrows ideas like a con artist at Comic-Con and prays you won't notice. Spoiler alert, I noticed. It's shallow. I mean glassy puddle after a toxic rainstorm shallow. A million mechanics, zero depth. Crafting, pointless. Combat, serviceable. Dialogue, meh. The whole game screaming, look how much I can do, while doing none of it well. And the story, strap in, you're trapped, 5 years deep into quarantine in the British countryside. Inspired by the real-life wind-scale disaster, but this ain't history class. Nope. Rebellion slapped a sci-fi sticker on it, threw in some secret experiments and whispered, what if lies killed you slowly? And who's gonna unravel it all? You, the hero, an amnesiac of course. No name, no memory, no personality. A walking void with a flashlight. Because God forbid we play as someone with a past, right? Too risky. Let's keep it vague, keep it safe. Like oatmeal with a side of nothing. But even with all that, something kept me playing. They don't give you quests, they give you leads, which sounds cool until you realize it's just quests with less hand-holding. But damn it, I liked that. I liked feeling lost. I liked stumbling through ruins and piecing together secrets like some post-nuclear Sherlock Holmes. I trusted a survivor, thought we were tight, shared rations, shared dreams of escape. Then I found a basement, hidden under a crumbling farmhouse, a hideout, a new survivor, a new plan, and suddenly the old ally, not so trustworthy. Next thing I know, I'm making choices with blood on both sides. Betray them, or walk away in the dark. I chose betrayal, and they returned the favor. I ran, chased by a mob, betrayed by someone I'd bled for. But I crawled back, patched things up sort of. Then the red flags came, one after another. So I bailed, found someone else, burned that old bridge to the ground. And when I saw them again, we fought to the death. Yes, that's the game at its best. That's the fire, that's the chaos I signed up for. Those tangled webs of trust and backstabbing that leave you questioning everyone. That moment where a side character from 6 hours ago suddenly becomes your final ally or your executioner. But it's buried under clunky systems, under boring crafting, under half-baked ideas that should have been left on the cutting room floor. You want to make a game about betrayal, rebellion. Then lean in. Give me Telltale-style dialogue wars. Give me choices that burn bridges. Give me consequences that sting. Don't just have me discover a lead, make me bleed for it. Make me earn every scrap of truth like it's soaked in gasoline. Atomfall, you magnificent, infuriating fever dream. I love you. I hate you. I can't stop playing you. But if you'd just dig deeper, just once you could be legendary. But hey, at least the tea's still hot. You know what Atomfall feels like. It's like standing in front of a mirror after the bomb drops, face cracked, soul scorched, and you're wondering if the damn thing even went off properly. Because this game flirts with greatness. It takes you out for a wild night, whispers in your ear, promises you a twisted radioactive romance, and then ghost fades halfway through dessert. Let's start with the lead system. Sounds good on paper, right? You're chasing mysteries, stumbling through betrayals, forging shotgun alliances that explode in your face. That's the good stuff. That's raw. That's punk rock storytelling. But then the game kneecaps itself. Because you're playing as an amnesiac, a blank slate, a personality vacuum with the emotional range of a burnt-out flashlight. Oh sure, you can pick dialogue, lie, bluff, play the saint, play the snake, but you're never becoming anyone. You're not building a character, you're just puppeteering an empty husk. A mannequin with a Geiger counter. That's not role-playing. That's pretending to role-play. And then comes the progression system, oh baby. It's like injecting morphine into your brain and calling it character development. You find skill points in the wild. You pop pills and read books like a post-apocalyptic librarian with a stimulant addiction. But it's all garbage upgrades, a bit of radiation resistance, a tiny stealth bonus, Throw rocks slightly farther. Nobody cares. You're not making a build, you're rearranging deck chairs on a sinking nuke. In combat, don't even get me started. Firearms, everywhere. Ammo, scarce. Gunplay, functional. Translation, it shoots, it hits, it bores. Human enemies go down with a single headshot, cool, fine, efficient. But melee, oh god, melee is a war crime. You can't dodge, you can't block. It's just you, slashing like a drunken scarecrow, walking backwards in slow motion, occasionally kicking someone in the chest like a disappointed bouncer, and sneaking. Stealth in Atomfall is a glitchy fever dream. Tall grass is your invisibility cloak. But guess what? Sometimes you can hide in the open. Behind a fence, behind a window, I watched enemies lose track of me while making direct eye contact. I felt like a Looney Tune with a "you can't see me" sign. Sure, sometimes the AI decides to get aggressive, but usually they forget you exist the moment you jog around a bush. Monsters, they're the opposite. They smell you from 5 miles away and soak up bullets like radioactive sponge cakes. Not tough, just annoying. And survival. Hard. Survival my ass. Rebellion's pitching this thing as a survival action game. That's adorable. What's survival? Crafting. Useless. Molotovs and bandages are the only real items worth a damn. Food just heals you. The metal detector. It's a shiny distraction, not a mechanic. You're digging up junk like a raccoon with a scrap addiction. The environment. Hostile. Please. It's the friendliest apocalypse I've ever seen. Weather. Always sunny, no radioactive storms, no desperate torchlit nights. Even in the mines, you don't need a flashlight. You could do surgery in there with the ambient light. The setting pretends to be creepy, then hands you a fruit basket and a coupon for scones. And that retro-futuristic aesthetic. Total window dressing. Fallout used it to punch you in the face with satire capitalism, Cold War fear, the whole damn nightmare. Atomfall, it mentions those things. Whispered, shrugged, forgotten. Nothing means anything. There are druids, there are robots, there are cults, but they're dry as dust. No humor, no grit, no bite. It's quirky without the charm, gritty without the grime, and yet I kept playing, because buried under the bland mechanics and sleepy systems is something weirdly compelling. The mystery, it works. The conspiracies, actually fun to unravel. It's like someone jammed an adventure game into a survival sim and forgot to take the training wheels off. Especially the Interchange, that massive underground spiderweb of danger and lore. 4 maps link through it. No fast travel, no shortcuts, just exploration and pain. It's dangerous, it's dense, it's the only place where Atomfall feels truly alive. You're solving puzzles, redirecting power, shutting down turrets, accidentally unleashing rat swarms like some post-nuclear Pied Piper. It's the one place that feels like it came from a different, better game. The Interchange feels like Metro, like Black Mesa, like something with teeth. But the rest of Atomfall, it's like a Frankenstein made of almosts. Almost Fallout, almost Stalker, almost Far Cry, but it never fully commits to anything. It dabbles in mechanics, sips from systems, and backs away before things get too spicy. You can feel Rebellion pulling punches, afraid to go all in, afraid to define the experience. Where Sniper Elite lets you live that one fantasy sniper in the shadows, blowing Nazi skulls to bits, Atomfall stumbles around, unsure if you're a survivor, a sleuth, a scavenger, or just some dude with a metal detector and commitment issues. It's Rebellion's most ambitious game, no doubt. But ambition without guts, that's just a skeleton in a fancy suit. I liked playing Atomfall. I did, but I didn't love it. And I wanted to. I wanted it to slap me across the face and scream, "This is who I am." Instead, it pokes you and whispers, "Am I doing okay?" You're close, Rebellion. But next time, grow fangs, bite harder, and burn the rulebook.